Hello and welcome to another episode of No Chill. I'm your host Brittany, and today we are back with more hot topics and two new co-hosts.
I don't deserve that pretty face. You're beautiful. I know you know. I ain't got no chill. Zone. We lose control. Don't break the bed. Let's put the mattress on the floor and close the door. You dropped it low. Swear I ain't know. Swear I ain't know. Swear I ain't know.
Well, let's jump right into it and ask the fan question of the week. And the question is, was RJ wrong for telling his boys that he wanted to have sex with Aaron in the store? Who would like to start?
Let me start.
All right, the floor is yours.
Yes, he was wrong because he was being very disrespectful to somebody he wanted to date or court.
Mm-hmm.
And then we find out that he ends up having sex with her best friend.
Okay.
All
Whole
right.
tendencies.
I see where you're going with this.
You went there.
I just think you're wrong.
And
It's
why
okay.
is she wrong?
It's okay.
Since you are the person, we actually have the real character. What would RJ have to say about that?
I just
What he
feel
did?
that Aaron made a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And when she made a choice that she didn't really want to make. Like, as you can see on episode 3, or was it 4, when she was like, you know what, I don't want nothing to do with RJ. So when RJ was actually trying to be nice, and I don't think that's his character, you know?
He was trying to be nice in the store when he told his boys he wanted to have sex because
Exactly.
that was nice.
No,
Exactly.
it wasn't intended for her to hear it. So you can't get upset with somebody for something that you eavesdrop on. You just can't do it.
But is that something that a man should be bringing up to his friends? Oh, I want to smash this girl I just met last week.
Absolutely. If you ever been in a barbershop, conversations get a lot more explicit than that. It just never meant for women's ears. And I think it should have stayed that way. I think if she did hear it, she should have pretended like she didn't, because it wasn't that big of a deal.
Why should she have pretended as if she did? What do you think about that? She should have pretended that she didn't hear it.
I think he being a complete asshole right now. Like, seriously, he tells his friends in the store after she walked away
Barely walked away.
that he wanted to pretty much fuck her.
Okay. Well,
And-
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
That's what grown people do, right? They have sex, right?
That's what grown people do.
I thought these were college people. I'm sorry. I was mistaken. I'm sorry.
First of all, we are college people, okay? And not only did he say he wanted to fuck her, he then fucked her friend and then tried to take her out on a date.
Now, was that wrong for him to get with a friend, RJ?
I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
Back to episode 4.
Okay.
I remember. I don't know what episode you guys seen,
Hush
but
your
I seen the episode when she's in a car with Maya. Back to me. I don't want nothing to do with RJ.
So at that point, why don't you then, you and Maya, come to an agreement to tell Aaron that y'all gonna fuck around?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot for someone that you're not in a relationship with. Like, if anyone owed her an explanation, it would be Maya, not RJ.
Okay, but then after that, you took on a date. So who at that point need to owe Aaron an explanation?
Did RJ not tell Aaron that he had sex with her
I feel
friend?
really
because
attacked right now.
don't
Do
feel
you
attacked.
feel attacked?
Don't
No.
feel attacked.
We just asking the question facts now.
So you sweating because you're being old?
Should he have told Aaron after he got with her that he had been with her friend? Was that wrong for him not to tell her if he had no intentions of sleeping with her again?
You know what? I feel that, and in those situations, and I don't want to cause any future problems for myself or anything, or make people think that I'm a certain type of way. However, in those situations in an adult world, maybe on TV world, maybe on fantasy world, in the perfect lifestyles, this doesn't happen. But in real life, those one of those situations that happen, that's sometimes I think it's better left unsaid. Like, it doesn't help anything to add that information. If anything, it will only harm the relationship.
But he should stop having sex with Maya at this point.
Thought he did. Maybe not.
We'll see.
I guess we'll just find out what happened.
Thank you. So, why are you continuing to court Aaron? What's that about?
I think RJ has a deeper connection with Aaron that he never experienced before. I feel that Maya to him is what he's used to. So it's always his safety. It's always what you go back to, because you know, Like, and I think for the same way that Maya is, I think that RJ is Maya's type. Like,
An
Maya,
asshole. She loves the asshole.
Maya
Apparently,
is used to dating a certain type of guy.
assholes. Look at Hayes. Look at, I think the only, like, Hayes and you. She just going back to people that treat her like shit.
True.
Yeah. You're treating her like shit.
I don't know if he treating her like shit or
RJ
treating the
treating her
situation how it really is.
And
Like,
what's that?
it's just sex. Let's just switch it up for a second.
All right.
Since we already established the fact that RJ's a whore,
Okay.
let's talk about the women on the show that possibly whores.
Okay. Who was that?
And I know everybody think I'm going to say Maya,
Uh-huh.
but I am not. Let's talk about Tammy.
Oh,
Tammy.
God.
Let's talk about her. I mean,
All
because
right.
we so quickly to judge the guys on the show. I mean, let's talk about the
Tammy
women
has a
on the
lot
show
of
who
connections.
just ain't
She
shit.
has a lot of connections.
She
She's
does.
connected
I
to
think
almost
she's
all
connected
the
to
men on the
almost
show.
all the men.
On the show.
Yeah.
But RJ got the reputation.
You're being trifling though.
She's
Tammy's
not
out there.
trifling.
She's been around the block a few times. Julian, Hayes.
Oh, she's
Marquette.
not being trifling, is what you're saying.
No, she's not being trifling because
Really?
You're
who have we seen her with in
Who's
a
her baby dad?
relationship?
Hayes is her baby
How
dad.
do we know that?
She's told him.
But you see Markel taking care of him, so we don't know what's going on technically. Technically, it looked like she getting 2 different child support checks.
What we do know
I
is
smell
you're sleeping with 2 friends.
Yeah.
Or you're trying to date 2 friends.
Tammy has
And
slept with who
sleeping-
we seen her sleep with one person.
No,
Yeah.
we assume
Mm-hmm. Okay.
from where we're at
Mhm.
on episode 6
6.
that she has slept with Markel, which is your boo.
How do we assume that?
Whoa.
We haven't seen them sleeping together. We seen her sleeping with Hayes.
Well, I would just assume that you would get somebody little cat and they taking
See,
care of your
this
kids.
is
You're
why-
assuming.
They get your kids off from
mentality.
school, you know. I would just
Assume that.
I would assume, you're right, it is an assumption of mine, but
Yeah.
that is something that I would assume. I mean, at least, you know, I would, you know.
Maybe it
Give
is
you a little
that
bit, if you
there's
don't
one
take
myself.
nice guy on the show.
Right.
And not everybody is hoeing around like RJ and Hayes.
I highly doubt it.
and-
I highly doubt it. Like, if you guys really believe
Mhm.
that they didn't have a relationship, I can't wait to see how the season unfolds, because you guys not being realistic right now. I mean, like, seriously, y'all want to blame all of the guys, but real
We've
talk,
never seen them be
Real-
emotional together except for angry.
obviously,
They're always
they've
angry
been
together.
in some type of emotions. I mean, he's picking her daughter up from school, and we've seen her wake up next to Hayes in,
Yes.
in the bed, and then she had to take the walk of shame home.
I just
And
think
talk to
Tammy
him.
is trying to fill a void that she
Yeah.
had with her past. Like
Yeah.
she's missing something. She's just searching. So
Void. What do I call dick? Yeah.
She,
That's what it is.
no, you
That's
did
what it
not.
is. That's
No,
what it
you
is. That's-
did.
That's
No.
what it's called.
She had a rough past, so she's
She
trying
did.
to feel that. RJ may have had a rough path, so he just feeling it with pussy.
Yeah.
He just hopping in anything that's gonna satisfy him and give him that rush, that high for the brief moment that he's getting it.
But he goes back to his girl, Erin, who he claims he loves.
So we just.
Tammy not telling nobody she loved him.
Cause Tammy don't love these.
She don't love none of
She
them.
all about the paper.
But as we know,
She
Hayes
get 2
ain't
child
give her
support
no
checks.
money.
She get
Hayes
2.
barely give her anything.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Hayes is balling. I doubt it.
But
we already know Hayes scared of prison.
It's
It's prison for you, baby. So I'm just saying. I mean, we don't know.
That's true.
So I personally think that if I had to pick, Tammy is the girl RJ.
No.
Yeah,
No.
she might be worse.
I probably can agree with you there.
I
They
don't
both
agree.
are terrible. RJ is terrible.
I have to say that the worst girl, I hate to say, although she's Kim's friend, Maya.
What?
Yeah.
You think it's Maya?
Yes. Kim loves Maya, but Maya has no boundaries at all.
Honey, let's talk about Kim and Markel. What's going on with that, honey?
That's just a new something.
Mhm.
I don't know. Kim don't know. Kim don't
He
know.
look like he interested in Kim. What's she gonna do about it?
I don't know. Kim is always on guard. So who knows?
Kim is nosy as fuck.
No.
Ain't no way in hell she's gonna take the chance to learn some guy and have to avoid missing all of her friend drama.
No.
That's okay.
No, Kim is not nosy. Kim loves her friends. But she did dial it back and put Maya out and hasn't been worried about it.
So why Kim meddling? She just meddling.
And who's she meddling? Whose business she meddling? They don't need meddling.
Maya can take care of herself, honey. If she want to be dating Hayes and getting all beat up and shit, that's on her. Okay?
But Kim doesn't want to let her friend get beat up. She wants to help her friend.
My issue with Kim is that she put anytime you find somebody who put their own personal life to the side for someone else's, you know that is a lonely motherfucker.
No, Kim. We find out that Kim did have somebody because in episode 6, she talks about her past and she has somebody.
How does that not make her lonely? Like my thing is she gets so wrapped up into everyone's business. Like she gets so wrapped up.
And who's been besides Maya? Have you seen her in their business?
You in Aaron's business?
What does she do with Aaron?
Girl, you always at Aaron's house talking about her, like why she won't, what is it? What happened with her Jeff situation? Why she won't give RJ a chance?
And what happened with Jeff?
Exactly.
She helped her out.
Is she really pretending like we don't have a script for all the episodes? Is she really doing it? Like,
everybody else only up to 6. You know, but no one else knows. Okay.
And we're gonna sit and play make believe. Okay, I'll go along with it.
Yeah,
so nice.
The question is Kim gonna give Markel a chance?
She might. They still together. They've been on a date so far. They've been on 2 dates.
But Markel, like, what's going on with his story? Like,
Kim don't know his story.
It seems like I think later on in the season, his story unravels, and we get the chance to see Markel for who he really is. And I think it's gonna be interesting to find out how Kim controlling ass is gonna try to manipulate the situation, because you know she's a manipulator.
No, she does not manipulate. She wants the facts. She wants to know what's going on. How can I help?
Because she don't have shit going on for herself.
Yes, she does. Kim has her own place, which Maya was staying at, and she has her friends who she helps. She knows everybody. Stacy was even trying to help her. Stacy sat down with her when she met Markel and told her to give him a chance. And
you're right, because Stacy loves her friends. She just like she loves her man.
And Stacy want everybody to fuck. Like, I mean, she don't want nobody not to be getting them. She don't want nobody not to be getting them. Stacy ain't about that.
You get more than me. Okay, episode 5 was on point though. It was on point.
You did it. I will say, shout out to the artist. I really, really enjoyed that song. I mean, I listened to it over and over since your sex scene.
Lilo Gold, Don't Care. That was my shit.
It was dope. So
yes,
I did add something to the iPod. So
okay. Well, looks like we just have to wait to see what happens with everybody's relationships. Markel and Kim, RJ and all the other girls, and Stacy and Julian. All right, let's switch gears and ask some easier questions. All right, who is your favorite character on the show, male and female?
Well, I guess if I have to say male, I would have to say RJ.
Of course.
Not yourself, but if you would like to choose yourself, tell us why you are the best.
I would not want to play any other character other than RJ.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because I think all of the characters are well written.
Mm-hmm.
However, I feel that RJ is a more relatable character for me. I could never picture myself playing Derek. I would never want to play Derek. I would never want to play Derek. No offense, Jerry, you know you're my boy.
You said it like 3 times.
I just wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to be that passive. I'll say. I would say for my favorite female character. Well, you have all the sex scenes, so we got to saw you like naked, like no lie. But you know what? I would actually have to say probably Tammy, because you don't see people that bold on TV. Mm-hmm. You know, she's bold. Yeah. Like she don't care that she's a slut. She don't care who thinks it. Like she's just her. You know, and I appreciate that in the show because you don't see it much. You know, people try not to touch certain stories and shows to keep it safe, and I feel that with the Tammy character, she's not a safe character. Her range can be so dramatic, and I appreciate that in the show.
All right, okay. well, Erykah, let's move on and ask you the same question.
Those are easy questions.
Okay.
My favorite male character, although I do like me a male hoe, RJ. I'm gonna have to say Hayes, man. He be putting his foot down and he be
Absolutely.
putting hoes in their place. Like I love it.
Absolutely.
So let's get one thing straight. You ain't shit. That's my favorite line from Hayes. My favorite female character, I'm gonna have to say, although it should be me, because I'm Boo, it's gonna be Maya. She getting all the action, she getting all the drama, she going through shit, and it's relatable and it's entertaining and it's dramatic and people, although we love to hate Maya, that shit.
Okay, all right. Okay, now who is your all's favorite couple? We'll start back to you.
Well, you gotta keep going
we
first.
back and back.
This
back
is
and
some
forth.
bullshit. I swear to
Next
God.
question.
You know what? No. Go
I
ahead.
favor the person straight in front of me. I'm sorry. All right.
Well, if it'll make you feel any better, you and Julian are my favorite couple on the show.
You promise?
I do.
Why?
You know what? They bring a level of passion. Like when they're acting, I feel it. Like I feel when he's damn about to slap the shit out of her. You know, I feel when she's been nosy as hell. Like that's real couple things. And then you know,
you feel us getting it on.
I mean, everyone has to feel it, considering that it's in every day.
Blame the writer.
Obviously, the writer wants you two to be naked. So I don't know how that worked, but obviously it's a
Must be
fan
calling this
favorite.
some special favors.
They get the best songs for their sex scenes.
I don't know. Okay.
So.
Let's investigate that. Anyway, who is your favorite?
Now it's on me.
Yes.
I
Say the
would
best
say
friend.
RJ, but he ain't coupled
He
up
don't have
with
no
nobody.
couple. Yeah.
He just all over the place. But I'm gonna say that my favorite couple is and always has been Derek and British.
Okay.
They just so cute and so playful and so young, and it's just fresh love. And
She's mean as hell to him.
she's terrible, but
Yes, but he loves her so much.
exactly.
He weak.
just-
RJ class. Man the fuck up. Like, I hate it.
But
Like,
that's what
she's
I
so
like to
mean
see.
to him.
Because he's so sweet. He's so nice. And even when she's mean to him, he loves her.
Question. This is, since we're on the subject of British and Derek, who was that in episode 5? I saw her on No Chill last episode, so you want to tell us about it? She's a future on the show. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's future is undetermined.
I thought she was amazing. I
She
really
was.
did. I thought she was amazing, and you know, shout out to her. And we
We'd love
talked
to see more
via
of him.
Facebook, so I think that she's great. And welcome to the family if we see you
We keep
again.
seeing her.
So-
Now we at 6. I don't know. But she's really good. Sorry, again, like you said on No Chill last week, and she would be a good addition.
I agree.
So it looked like from the episode that she was Derek's old boo.
I surely hope so.
Wonder what British has to say about that one.
I surely hope so.
You hope so?
I do.
I love Derek and British. They're
Derek
so
needs to
cute.
man the fuck up. Like,
Maybe she just needs to get dick the fuck down.
All right, one last question to throw out there to you.
please go to her
We're going to
first.
start with
Thank you,
Erykah.
thank you. Because
I'm
she's from the
glad
west
you know.
side.
Yes.
She's strapped right now.
No, boo, I carry my knife.
Okay.
Okay, I carry my blade.
Let's start with you. If you were in any of the character situations, what would you have done differently, or what did you like that they did in this, one of your favorites?
Considering that I've seen a lot of drama in my day, probably for Erin, she knew she liked RJ up front. She should have just let him, she should have just gave him the digits. I feel like if I was her, yes, take me out. Yes, wine and dine me. Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
she shouldn't
We
have
actually
gotten upset.
agree right now. Thank you. Thank you. Can you make sure you say that on YouTube for all those haters?
Get your hands off.
So she shouldn't have been offended by his small comment.
Well, although it was petty
Patty.
as hell, I mean, it was a minor petty. It wasn't like he told them about a sexual experience he had where he just said, hey, I want to fuck her. Like you said, we grown.
Okay.
So I think just her past is what has bruised her, and we as women, we just have to learn how to not make the next man pay for the old man's mistakes. So,
Absolutely.
But apparently you still have to watch the new one because he might be having sex with your friend. Now, Rondell, what is your scenario situation that you enjoyed or would change if you were that character?
Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
I believe from where we're at right now,
Mm-hmm.
I think that Hayes have something for British, and I believe that she's the one person who could potentially make him a halfway of a decent person.
Okay.
So with that being said, I feel that he should try harder because I don't know. Looking on the outside in from probably Hayes' perspective, Derek's just not the guy for her. Like she's too dominant over him, and I don't think that she will be able to get away with that with Hayes.
what's wrong with women being dominant?
It's just not realistic.
It's totally realistic.
It's totally
this
realistic.
2015.
I'm sorry, I just not realistic in my life. I'm sorry.
Because weak women that just go for anything.
It's not a weak woman. It's not a weak woman, but we have to agree
Damaged,
that British
bruised,
is extremely.
Yeah.
So that British is a strong woman and she don't like all that. I love you, baby.
Yeah.
All that shit. She too dominant. She
Yeah.
just not.
She's
That's
just-
not
But she
her.
has a man who's extremely faithful.
Mm-hmm.
He's an extreme gentleman.
Yes.
He's the pull door type. He stopped side hoes from disrespecting his girl.
As it should be. A man should be.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
And I don't feel that his deeds are appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that's because of a lack of respect. Because I believe that sometimes with certain women, once they realize the type of guy that they have, then they'll kind of manipulate the
You
situation.
tread on thin ice here, boo. Bringing up how women need to be submissive to men. Because let me tell you something, boo. It's 2015, and nowadays women are
not
making
putting up with
way more money than men.
I'll say a real
Okay.
woman is not putting up with a man treating her any type of way. And the ones who are the ones who are giving it to everybody else.
Well, let me tell you what girls like British end up.
Mm-hmm.
6 cats in a vibrator.
Oh my God! Now you being extreme.
Now
You being extreme.
I just don't know any real guys who would sit there and be disrespected like that. I just don't. And
She don't
that's just
disrespect
and
him.
that's-
She doesn't
she
disrespect him.
does.
How does she disrespect him?
She disrespects him constantly. He's sitting there trying to be affectionate to her. He's sitting there trying to be like nice and just everything, like give her what she wants, and she dogs him out. I remember the one thing. Remember you guys was at the grocery store,
Yeah.
and he was just talking like that. I got this. She's like, damn, nigga, what you going somewhere? Like it's like I could never picture that being my life. Like, I could never
But if she
picture
was
it.
with Hayes, which does seem to be a better fit for her personality,
Mhm.
they would match.
Absolutely.
So she wouldn't have to bring herself down.
She would never
to be
act
with
like
Hayes.
that. She would never act like that because Hayes wouldn't put up with it.
She would probably still act like they have a volatile
she may
relationship.
still be.
She has done that to Hayes.
She
And he
has. She
put up
put
with
But that's
Hayes
just
in her
because
his
they're
place.
not together. That's just because they're not together.
But
But we
when
all
we
know
see-
once the penis is in, the dynamics change.
But when we see Hayes
true.
with British,
That's
Hayes is a different Hayes. He is nice. And
That's true.
She brings him down to a gentleman-ish
She does.
position.
She
She
does.
puts him
I'm
in
not
his
saying
place.
I'm not saying that women don't change guys. I think you guys are misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that British would never act the way that she acts toward Derek as she do toward Hayes. She never would do it. She wouldn't be allowed to do it. And I'm not saying Hayes probably wouldn't be slapping her around like he do Maya because
he
she knows
respects her,
British
he wants
wouldn't
to be
allow
with
that.
her.
But at the end of the day, it would be a mutual respect. Right now, it's not a mutual respect. Right now, it's very one-sided. And I feel like that's just because Derek is weak.
Derek
Jared,
is in love.
I don't want no problems, bro. Like, we good. You're a good actor. You play your part.
He's the lovable guy that the girls want. Except for British.
Now you know the girls want to fuck RJ.
Oh my God.
Yes, but they don't
How
want to be
did
with
we
him.
end up back to
I'm just saying.
But they don't want to be with him. They don't want to stay with him
Serious
because he's
subject.
going to be with everybody else. Alright? Okay. They're going back home to Derek.
Julian is the prize here, baby, because he paying Casey tuition.
Oh,
All y'all.
I think we
ain't
can
shit.
agree with
He
that.
carry weapons.
You carry weapons.
that note, let's save some of this extra conversation for the next No Chill.
Safe, because I'm about to get her.
All right, I'm about to bring them both back for a real
Bring
soon.
it.
So we're going to move on to the next thing, which is going to be the challenge. I don't know if you're ready, but get yourself prepared. We're going to move on to our next segment, which is the challenge of the day. And today's challenge is the whisper challenge. 2 people work together. One person puts on headphones, and the other person has to figure out what they're whispering to them.
What?
You're like, what? You like to play?
No.
Are you? Did you say you like to be late? What are you saying? What are you saying?
No. I'm gonna switch it because you can't get that one.
You wanna fuck me?
Okay, one more.
You are cute.
Yes.
You horny.
No, I said I was hungry. So I got one more.
You. I look nice.
Yes.
You wet.
What?
That is what you said.
I got a big pussy. That's what you said? What? You got a big dick? What's my favorite position? It's doggy style, by the way.
You the real MVP.
Okay. Do I have a man? Do I like it from the back?
I don't know if I got a perverted mind or do you. I don't know. I don't know what it is. We got one more. Time for one more.
When was the last time I let my cat out?
I think Britt got it.
Wait, say that one more time. When was the last time I let it out?
I make this too easy.
Thank you for watching another episode of No Chill.
No chill.
Yes, these are my wonderful co-hosts for the day, Erykah and Rondell. Remember to catch me on Instagram at Munchie90 and Facebook at Brittany Carr. Erykah, where can they find you?
They can find me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter at Erykah_Renee. So that's ERYKH_REENAE. And Rondell?
Well, I'm only on Facebook, and you can find me on Facebook at Rondell Regan.
In case you missed any of those, the links will be below. Make sure to follow all of us. Catch us next week. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck them feelings, you upset with me. You can't be mad because you know that's how I operate. Back and forth, I swear we do that shit like every day. Don't play the victim, play seducer if you want your way. I know